Hello everybody, Deadly939 here, and this is a creepypasta reading of the Tails doll creepypasta thingy. Yeah, somebody said to read creepypasta, so I am going to. I'll link the page. I probably won't show it to you. There's probably some random thing in the background, so yeah, get ready. We'll start with the first one, and I'll link the page just so you know. Just let me get a nice. This little tidbit of terror is from. Okay, that's. I had a friend and he loved Sonic R. He couldn't stop playing it. I told him to stop. I told him it wasn't healthy. He didn't listen, and now he's gone. It was simply party to celebrate. My reading's not good. It was a simple party to celebrate a birthday. Everyone was having a good time. I walked upstairs to head to the bathroom. I saw a bright light come from a room. I opened the door to see my friend playing Sonic R over and over again, and even worse, he was using Tails doll. I tried to snatch him away from the cursed game. He lurched back and continued to play. I walked back downstairs to continue the party. After 3 hours later, I had passed out. As I awoke, bodies were scattered across the floor, blood everywhere. I looked, but I did not see my friend. I rushed upstairs, as my heart had stopped. I looked inside, while also was my friend. His eyes were large and black. He just sat there. When I tried to talk to him, he interrupted me. It was mumbling the Sonic R theme. He had become the Tails doll. That was the first story. I'll read maybe 3. This is the second one. A friend of mine was eager for a Sonic racing game. He would come around my house and moan and complain about how Sega should take their fingers out their arse and make a damn racing game. I just agreed with him. I tried to make him forget the idea of a Sonic racing game. I did not wish to speak of the dreaded Sonic R. Alice. One day he remembered how to use his computer and stumbled across a website that talked about Sonic R. He was delighted. His face was covered in sweet glee and excitement. He wanted nothing more than to have this game. Not even the Shadow the Hedgehog game could drive his lustful fantasies away. He purchased the game on eBay for nothing more than $1. The user he bought it off had no username and had no comment. I investigated further and checked the user's profile. To my dreaded horror, I glanced at the silent horror that uploaded onto the page. Tails doll, 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 doll, Tails doll, Tails doll. There's a lot of Tails dolls. It's Tails dolls forever. I couldn't keep this horror to myself. Fearing for my friend's life, I rushed over to his house in a hopeless attempt to halt the expected. I came to his street, Thornyberry Close. I glanced at the signpost on his door. It used to say 24-hour Thornberry Close. A cold tickle crawled down my back. The sign no longer remained. All that was left was a wall covered with a yellow graffiti Tails doll over and over. His door was open, the hinges broken, covered in a soft toy stuffing. The walls of an inside of his home were covered in Tails doll graffiti. The downstairs was empty. It looked like a messed up dollhouse. All the TVs were on. The screens were blood-stained and covered in crackles. I was frightened. I wanted to leave, but I needed to know what happened. My ears bled as I heard the congratulations scream from his bedroom upstairs. I ran up the stairs and into his bedroom. It was empty except for the Sega Saturn and the TV. The character selection came up. All of the characters had been unlocked, and the game was 100% completed. It was hard to take in. My eyes began to water for some reason. I glanced at the screen again and saw the Tales doll character fade away. I took a few steps back and hit something behind me. I slowly turned around and fainted at the horror that I saw. His entire family were nothing more than dolls. In my friend's hand was that the evil Tales doll, stained with blood, staring at me with its lifeless eyes. I fell to the floor and blacked out, waking up in my room. My mother stood at the side of the bed. I told her the story, which she refused to believe. She replied to me, telling me that my friend never existed. She assured me that no one lived at 24 Thornybury Close. I knocked my head back trying to take this in. The whole situation was an enigma. I brushed my hair with my hand and opened my eyes again, only to find the Tales dolls forever imprinting on my ceiling. Whoa. That one was far better than the first one, in my opinion. So, that's probably going to be the last one I read. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to comment that. And if you think I completely butchered it by the way I read it, if you want to make fun of the way I read, comment that too. And just like it if you think I should do more, and comments about it too. Yeah, so I'll link the page as well. So, see you guys next time. Goodbye.